people in my house because I'm scared they're gonna find me. My favorites. My 4th iteration of these videos. I log these for my future self so I can look back on what I was interested in my youth. So stick around if you care. If not, thanks for popping in. Oh, also we have a microphone now. I don't know if this is better or worse. If it is worse, sorry to my future self. You're cringing. Is this cringe? Music. The Cure by Olivia Rodrigo. This is a really, really good song. Her 2nd single off her new album. I think I like this more than Drop Dead, personally. It is really good and it has a lot of 90s influence. Everyone says it sounds a lot like Everlong by the Foo Fighters or Disarm by Smashing Pumpkins. I love Everlong. I don't love Disarm, but it still is a pretty cool song. I'm getting off track. The Cure is a really good song. Obsessed with the video, imagery. It's all really cool. Begged, which is a song that Olivia Rodrigo played live on SNL. I've been listening to the live recording that has been around on Spotify and I'm excited to see what it sounds like production wise. Either way, I'm heaps keen. Third one is Never Do, which was on the B-side of The Cure on the vinyls. People uploaded it to TikTok and obviously it's everywhere. Really good. Wishbone Deluxe. I was excited for this and I forgot to mention it in the last one, so here it is. My favorite track from Wishbone Deluxe is The House That Always Rains. It's very jangly, 90s like indie. I don't even know what it is, but it's really cool. The writing is obviously amazing. And the song Moth by Conan Gray also just sounded like Creep by Radiohead, but it was still really cool. Really excited to see Conan Gray on tour, so I hope he plays more Wishbone Deluxe on tour as well. I'll Let You Finish by Finn Wolfhard. This is his 1st single off his new album. I'm really keen for that because I really enjoyed Happy Birthday, which was his debut. Very underrated musician. I really liked Happy Birthday and I Let You Finish was really, really cool. I did love all the random fandom edits people made from that song. It just seemed really fun. They had fun making it, so you can tell when you listen to it. I listened to Daisy the Great's album Rubber Teeth Talk when I went for a walk. That rhymed. I heard the song Dog, which is the opening track, and The Rest of My Life, which is beautiful songs. That album dropped last year and I wanted to listen to it and then I didn't, but now I have and it's really good. If you want like indie music, I recommend. It's just quite a beautiful song. Maybe it was like the atmosphere, I don't know, I was walking past all like the orange trees because it's still autumn. It was really nice. Sixpence, none the richer. Can't Catch You. I listened to their debut album also while going for a walk and it was beautiful. Another album that was pretty popular I think in the 90s. Very jangly, like acoustic guitar and lush production. Very, very warm and I love it. I'm obsessed and I Can't Catch You was my favourite probably from that album. It's been on repeat. Audrey Hobart, Who's the Clown. I love that album. I saw her live this month, which was such a fun show. She's sick. I'm so stoked I got to see her at Enmore Theatre, Korea Girl. I've been listening to their debut album, or self-titled album I think, and my favourite tracks, Reunion is very popular on TikTok, but good song. I recommend it. It's just very like mellow, but I like it. And I like Under the Sun and Serpentine. The Sundays I've been listening to a lot. Their tracks Goodbye, Hideous Towns and Gone, but I want to dive more into their band because tracks are so beautiful, truly. Again, very jangly, lush production, just beautiful. I've listened to a bit of The Cure this month as well. Wanted to switch up my music a bit, and I'm just mentioning the song Pictures of You by The Cure because I think it's a perfect song. Very beautiful. I heard it, I don't know, first in like Gilmore Girls or something, which is probably cringe, I don't know, but it was still a really good song, so I added it to my playlist. Okay, this is a artist I discovered on TikTok, Pixie McCann. I saw her messing with loop pedals and like vocals and I thought it was really, really cool. And her song Rotting, who was playing, it was beautiful. If you like Lorde, like early Lorde kind of music, I recommend, or just checking her out at least. Like she just is very talented. So my dog's about to sit on the canvas. Okay, art. I did make a painting. I did kind of show a bit of the process in my last video, but this was my painting I did. You can kind of see it better in this light. I'm not super obsessed with it, to be honest, but, you know, even the process of making art is pretty valuable, I guess. I don't know. I learned things. I wrote on the side of the canvas, which is kind of cool. I might do some Posca marker kind of things over it to just make it stand out more. Maybe that will help it look better. Yeah, that's that. Sketchbook pages. Whenever I get leftover paint, I feel bad throwing it in the bin, so I end up just painting pages of my sketchbook and then drawing over it. So that's why a lot of the pages this month are like with splattered paint or something on the bottom of it. This was a view outside of my old house I used to live in. It's very cooked, obviously. I'm not a very realistic painter, but that was fun. Audrey Hobart's song Shooting Star. These are some cool pages. This little character I was pretty happy with. Kind of remind me of the Korea Girl. Why my fingers look like that? That's weird. I did a page for Audrey Herbert's concert as well, because I do that every time I go to a concert, so I can have a log of what songs I heard live. I was in the studio with my older sister, and we were in the midst of making an album, so I was drawing while we were in the studio. This one, which I thought was kind of cool, just some weird character kind of dancing vibe. I thought it was fun. I think I'm getting better. I can't really tell if I'm getting better at art or not. And then I made a page for The Cure, which I'm not super obsessed with. It was the last thing I got up to. I didn't finish this page. I'm enjoying just like scribbling in my sketchbook. Media. Okay, we'll talk about it. The Boys season 5. If you don't care about me talking about The Boys again, just skip ahead because it's going to be a minute. Spoiler warning, I guess. The final episode dropped. I watched it a few days after it came out. I wasn't rushing towards it because, to be honest, the second last episode I was like, what? I didn't really know what was going on, so I didn't mind the ending. It wasn't as bad as Stranger Things, but it wasn't super amazing. But I feel like everyone has really high expectations for endings of shows, so I'm like, maybe I wanted too much to happen. But honestly, my opinion is I feel like they should have kept Homelander alive with no powers. That would have literally been the ultimate punishment for all of the shit that he did. His whole thing is that he hates humans, and he hated how weak they are. He didn't see himself as one. Once he lost his powers, that is what he was. Instead of dying right away, they should have just beat him up and then just left him be human. Like, I just feel like that would have been a better punishment for Homelander than just killing him off. I'm also really, really bummed they did not do like anything with the Gen V characters. Marie Moreau was so overpowered and they did nothing with her. Nothing. She could have moved the V out of people's blood, or like, I'm getting too passionate. It's enough of The Boys. Euphoria, again, I watched a few new episodes. It's getting crazy. Again, I feel like they wasted the characters this season. Last episode drops tomorrow. I don't know, I'm not that excited for it. I feel like Sam Levinson, is that his name? Definitely took the characters in a complete opposite direction that I thought they were gonna go, and kind of like ruled them off. Like Lexi as a character and Nate are kind of like the opposite of what they used to be. Same with Jules. She like slapped Rue in the face because Rue confessed her love. Like, I understand, but like, what? Not, I actually don't really understand. And I heard that he's going to be directing a reimagined version of Teen Titans, and that pisses me off. I love Teen Titans and he's going to ruin it. I discovered this YouTuber, Kieran Manson. He is so underrated. He's comes up with the most like beautiful kind of cinematic versions of just like his life. He lives on this island and just films him just being himself. It's very cool. His video Waiting for Life to Start, a very, very good video, and I related to it pretty heavily. Bunch of Friends, I really enjoyed their video Who Ate the Weed Brownie. That was really funny. If you're not on Bunch of Friends, I recommend. I've been following them since new run of people started, and Anthony Pose, pretty funny as well. Like, all of them are so good. Derek MTZ, I've been watching him since his first video, and he's always just a good comfort channel like to go back to. Levi Hildbrand, he makes videos on kind of consumerism and breaks down all these new trends in consumerism and like relates it back to society. It's nerdy, but I find it really fascinating. He was talking about how thrift stores are being ruined, or Pokemon cards, or Labubu's, or I don't know. It's interesting. And the show that I've been watching, Daria from the 90s, thrifted. I was gonna show off a sweater. My dog's sleeping on it and now I feel bad. Can you see it? My bad, sir. Here's some nerdy things I thrifted. Talking about Teen Titans. A little Nightwing, Phoebe from Friends, and she's my favorite character from Friends probably, out of the girls. Domino is the car Sally from Cars, but everyone says it looks like Claro, so I wrote Claro on it. A DVD. I'm trying to build more physical media collection because we don't own anything anymore, and that's kind of scary. This is one of my favorite movies. These are graphic novels, kind of, or comic books. I read the first volume of this and I enjoyed it. It's like a little mystery about a motel in LA. I thought the art was really beautiful, especially this cover. It's very cool. Catcher in the Rye. Started reading it yesterday in the studio, so I'll let you know my thoughts on it if I finish it by the end of next month. So far enjoying it. Different to what I thought. I want to read more books. I think it's really fascinating, especially like hearing what people had to say from like what this book was written, I think in the 1940s. Hearing that this teenager, that story isn't very far like from me. We live in completely different worlds. I don't know. It's really interesting. And then this is a book. It had really cool illustrations in it. Apparently it's about like the Greek myth of an artist falling in love with its own artwork, and I thought that was fascinating. I'm going to read this as well. DIY. I've made really, really cute magnets out of cardboard, super glued magnets to the back. Kind of was inspired. There's like these really cool little buttons that you find on Pinterest. That one says slow and steady, being kind is punk, because it is. Be nice to people. Ugly is cool. This one's very cute. I love this one. This planet sucks, fly away. Glub glub, because it's a fish. It says fuck you Rocco, because Elmo hates Rocco. Also, I turned this dice that was Claire into a magnet. I need to make more stuff. Making stuff is really cool, and it makes your whole area and everything you own way more personal. Snack snacks, Cocoa Bella, coconut chocolate milk, but it's not milk. I tried it and it was so good. It was so good. It's like not as heavy as milk is, so you can drink more of it. It's just weird. Anyway, that was my favorites. Yeah.